Children, now let us continue the chapter squares and square roots. Now let us solve the exercise 2, which is based on the squares of the given numbers and also Pythagorean triplets. Now the first one, find the squares of the following numbers. First one is square of 32, second one is square of 35, third one is square of 86, fourth square of 93, fifth square of 71, sixth square of 46. Now let us find the squares one by one. First one you take 32. You can express this in the form 30 plus 2, and square of 32 means 30 plus 2 whole square. Here we have to find the squares, means we have to write 32 square equals 30 plus 2 square, 30 plus 2 whole square, that equals 30 plus 2 into 30 plus 2. 30 plus 2 into 30 plus 2. Now you multiply 30 and 30, that is 30 square plus 30 into 2, right? 30 into 2 plus 2 into 30, 2 into 30 plus 2 into 2, 2 into 2, that equals, you can write it as 32 square. 30 square is 3 square is 9. We have to write 2 zeros as 30 is having 1 0. Plus 32s are 60. 2 into 30 is also 60. Plus 2 2s are 4. And this also you can write it as 2 square. 2 into 2, 2 square you write, and 2 square is 4. Then find the sum of 900, 60, 60 and 4, that is 6 plus 6 is 2, 12, 1024. 32 square equals 1024. The second one is 35. Take it 35. 35 square, we have to find the square. 35 square, that equals 30 plus 5 whole square, equals 30 plus 5 into 30 plus 5. 30 plus 5 into 30 plus 5. Now you do the term by term multiplication. 30 into 30, 30 into 30, 30 square. Then 30 into 5 plus you write 30 into 5 plus 5 into 30, 5 into 30 plus 5 into 5. 5 into 5 is 5 square. Then 30 square is 30 into 30. Again it is 900. 30 square is 900. 35 is 3 5 is 50. 35 is 150. 5 30 is 150. Then 5 square is 25. Find the sum of these 4. 900, 150, 150, 25. That is what you will get, 1225. So 35 square equals 1225. Next one, 86 square. 86 square equals, you can write it as 80 plus 6 whole square. 80 plus 6 whole square. Then that is 80 plus 6 into 80 plus 6. Now you do the term by term multiplication. 80 into 80. 80 square plus 80 into 6. 80 into 6 plus 6 into 80 plus 6 into 6, 6 square equals 80 square. 8 square is 64. 8 is having 1 0. So its square is having 2 0. Therefore, the square of 80 is 6400. Then 80 into 6. 8 6 are 48. 86 are 480. Similarly, 6 into 80 is also 480. Plus 6 square is 6 into 6, that is 36. Then you find the sum of these four. 6400, 480, 480, 36. 8 plus 8, 6 plus 16 plus 3, 19. 4 1 plus 5 plus 4, that is 13. So you will get 7396. That is 86 square equals 7396. 7396. Then you take the next one. That is the fourth one. 93 square equals, what you have tried? 90 plus 3. 93 means 90 plus 3 whole square. Then it is 90 plus 3 into 90 plus 3. Then the product of this 90 and 90 is 90 square. Plus product of 90 and 3. It is 90 into 3. Plus 3 into 90. The product of 3 and 90. Plus 3 into 3. Product of 3 and 3. So you write that is 3 square. 3 square. Then 90 square. 9 square, you know. 9 square is 9 into 9, 81. And 90 is having 1 0. Its square is having 2 0. So the 90 square is 8100. Plus 90 into 3. 9 3s are 27. 93s are 270. Plus 3 into 90. 3 9s are 27. 3 into 90, 270. Plus 3 square is 3 into 3, 9. Then find the sum of this 4. 8100 plus 270 plus 279. Then 9. 7 plus 7, 14. And 2 plus 1 plus 3 plus 3, 6. So you got 8649. So what is the square of 93? 93 square equals 8649. Then the next one is fifth one. 71 square equals 70 plus 1 whole square. Then this equals 70 plus 1 into 70 plus 1. Then 70 into 70. 7 7s are 49. 2 zeros. You can write, or you write 70 square plus 70 into 1. 70 into 1 plus 1 into 70. 1 into 70 plus 1 into 1. 1 into 1. That is 1 square. 1 into 1 is 1 square. Then 7 square is 49. 70 square is 49. 0 0. 70 is having 1 0. Therefore, its square is having 2 0. Plus 70 into 1 is 70. Plus 1 into 70 is 70. Plus 1. So, it is 4900 plus 70 plus 71. The sum is 5041. What is the sum of 4700? 70, 71 is 5041. Therefore, 71 square equals 5041. Then you take the sixth one 46 square. 46 square equals 40 plus 6 you can take whole square. 40 plus 6 whole square. Then it is 40 plus 6 into 40 plus 6. 40 into 40. 4 4 is 16. 1600. You can write. Or otherwise you write direct. That is 40 square plus 40 into 6. Product of 40 and 6 plus 6 into 40. 6 into 40 plus 6 into 6, that is 6 square. So you write 40 square is 1600 plus 40 into 6, 4 6 are 24, 240. Then 6 4 are 24, it is also 240 plus 6 square is 36. Then find the sum of this 4, 1600, 240, 240, 36. Then 3 plus 2 5, so you will get 2116. Then 46 square equals 2116. The second main question is, write a Pythagorean triplet whose one number is 6, first one, second one 14, third one 16, fourth one 18. So let us find the Pythagorean triplets by using the given one number. First one you take, given number is 6. To find the Pythagorean triplet, so you take either m square minus 1 equals 6 or 2m equals 6 and m square plus 1 equals 6. So for m greater than 1, the m square minus 1, 2m and m square plus 1 are Pythagorean triplets. Now here the given number is 6. Now let us consider if m square minus 1 equals 6, that implies m square equals 6 plus 1 implies m square equals 7 and m equals, you will get root 7, which is not an integer, So you can't have m square minus 1 equals 6. Now you have 2m equals, if 2m equals 6, that is the second one, then implies m equals 6 by 2. So you got 2 1s are 2 3s are 3, which is a positive integer. An integer, that is a positive integer. You took here, you got here. Next, then you can take m equals 3. Therefore, m equals 3 you take. Then you find m square minus 1. The first m square minus 1, that is 3 square minus 1 equals 9 minus 1 equals 8. And second one, that 2m equals 6 we got here. And the third one is m square plus 1. M square plus 1 equals, m value you take 3 3 square plus 1 equals 9 plus 1 equals 10. So here the given number is 6 and the other two numbers are 8 and 10. Therefore the Pythagorean triplet is first one 6, 8, 10, where 6 is the given number. 6 is the given number. Here 6, 8, 10 you got the Pythagorean triplet. The next given number is 14. Second one you take Pythagorean triplet when one number is that is given, one number is 14. One number is 14. So you try for m square minus 1, 2m and m square plus 1. So you take if m square minus 1 equals 14, that implies m square equals, you transfer that minus 1 to the RHS, that becomes 14 plus 1, that implies m square equals 15, implies m equals root 15, which is not an integer. Here root 15 is not an integer. Next you take 2m equals 14. So you got m equals 14 by 2. That implies m equals 14 by 2. 2 1s are 2 7s are 7 you got. So then it is okay. You got the value of m a positive integer, because you know that here we have taken for m greater than 1. For m greater than 1 or equals to n, 1 you take. For m greater than 1 or equals to 1. Now, then you take one by one. First one, m square minus 1 equals 7 square minus 1 equals 49 minus 1. You got 48, one number 48. And the next 2m you know, that is 2 into 7, 14 already you have taken. Next m square plus 1. M square plus is 7 square plus 1, that is 49 plus 1 equals 50. 49 plus 1 equals 50. Therefore, the Pythagorean triplet is first number is 14 you take, next 48 and 50. Next the third one, when the one number is Pythagorean triplet, when one number is Pythagorean triplet, one number is, when one number is here, which number is third one? 16. One number is 16. Now you consider first, if m square minus 1 equals 16. If m square minus 1 is 16, that implies m square equals 16 minus 1 you transfer to the RHS. So it is m square equals 16 plus 1. That implies m square equals 16 plus 1 is 17. That implies m equals root 17. Root 17 is not a integer, which is not an integer. Then you take 2m. 2m is equals to 16 you take. That implies m equals 16 by 2. 2 ones are 2 eights are 8 you got. M equals 8. That is if 2m equals 16. That is okay. You got the m value is greater than 1. Then you find the other two numbers. When one number is 16, you got the value of m is 8. Then you find m square minus 1. M square minus 1 is, put the value of m that you got here, that is 8. Here you, if you want, you write which is a positive integer. Which is an integer. Which is an integer. Then you find m square minus 1 equals, m value is 8. 8 square minus 1 implies, or that equals, you write, that equals 8 square is 64 minus 1, that equals 65. You got one number 65. Then m, 2m you know, that is 2 into 8, that is already, that is given 16. Next one is m square plus 1, that is 8 square plus 1. 8 square is 64, right? 64 plus 1 equals 67. 64 plus 1, 67. Therefore you can write, therefore the Pythagorean triplet is is 65. You write first one smaller one, that is 16, 65, 67. When one number is 16. When one number is 16. Then the last one given number 18. So you write Pythagorean triplet when one number is 18. Pythagorean triplet. Pythagorean triplet when one number is 18. Number is 18. So let us have, if m square minus 1 equals 18, that implies m square equals 1 plus 18 or 18 plus 1. You transfer that minus 1 to the RHS. That implies m square equals 19. That implies m equals root 19, which is not an integer. Which is not an integer. Next you take, if 2m equals 18, that implies m is equals to 18 by 2. So it is 2 ones are 2 nines are, you got m equals 9. It is okay because it is a integer. Which is an integer. Which is an integer. Now you find one by one. First one you find m square minus 1. M value is 9. So you write 9 square minus 1. M square minus 1 is 9 square minus 1. That equals 9 square is 81. Minus 1 equals 80. Second 2m, that is 18. You got 2 into 9, 18. That is given. Next one is m square plus 1. That is 9 square plus 1. 9 square is 81 plus 1 equals 82. Therefore, the Pythagorean triplet when one number is 18 are, what are that? 18, 80 and 82. 18, 80, 82. In this way you got the Pythagorean triplet when one number is given.